Hello, and welcome to the date and time settings in the control panel. So what does it do? Well, as you may have guessed, it allows you to adjust the time and date settings for your computer, such as the time zone, allow you to add additional clocks, and settings to allow your clock to automatically update with an internet connection. Getting there, you can use the date and time when on the icon view, or in category view you can click clock language and region, then click date and time. So when you open it, you will be presented with a dialog box like this with tabs inside of it. The first tab is called date and time. In this tab you can change the date and time by clicking this button, and you will be presented with a clock and a calendar where you can actually select the date and time. You can also click this button here and change your time zone. Additional Clocks tab. This is the center tab. Now you may remember in a previous video long ago, I had mentioned that you could click the time down here and see a calendar, but mine was a little different. It also had clocks, additional clocks in it. And this is how I did it. I went to the Additional Clocks tab, and then if you check the box, that means another clock will show up. You select the time zone for that clock, and you name the clock. So you can see I checked 2 boxes, so I have 2 new clocks, one for Eastern time zone, which I named, and one for Tokyo, which I named. And once you make those settings, you just click Apply. Continuing, Internet Time will sync your computer with time and date with the Windows Time service. So basically there's a computer out there that has the near exact time, and it syncs your computer time with it. So if your clock's running a little fast or slow, it'll get it just about right. And this is important because Windows actually requires your time to be correct to perform certain functions like updates. So since we're here, let's go ahead and I'll go out of this real quick, and I'm going to open the date and time section, and here's our dialog box. So the first tab is date and time. You can click it, and here's where you adjust the date and the time, and you can also change calendar settings. And you can also change your time zone. And you can see here it has pretty much every time zone you can think of. Next in the additional clocks, here's my clocks. And if I were to go down here, you can see those clocks. And finally, internet time. And this is fairly straightforward. You really don't have to change anything, but if it doesn't work, you can always use a different time server. However, if it's working, you really don't need to adjust anything, or if you think your clock is off a little bit, you can click the Update Now button. Alright, I hope that helps with the date and time. Let's move on.